There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, for the last few years, the Lakers have been in some turmoil in Los Angeles. Now, they have had some tough luck with injuries that set them back some. But inconsistent effort, execution, and roster construction was also a concern. But a summer of moves that was topped by acquiring Anthony Davis has drastically improved the roster. The question remains, though, have they done enough to now contend in the West?
A lot riding on it. Thanks, David. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top five, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Hardaway is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Cook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's James in at the 3 slot. And Porzingis, here we go. And the shot goes down. Right around midseason here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we could do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in, where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings, but hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better for it.
Here is Davis after Luka Doncic's bucket. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Davis. Stolen by Brunson.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shot from the low block. And Dallas again with the bucket.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Stolen by Brunson. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Davis, the pass to Bradley. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Lee comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Here's Doncic. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Davis. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for LeBron. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. And here's Green outside, nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Powell against McGee. Here's Kleber, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
But yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 4th in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Ryan Brokoff's checked in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Wright in for Lee. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry's shot is off. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Down low, here's Cousins, banked in off the glass.
The bruising power of Cousins. Once he gets in prime position, he goes straight to work.
Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And we we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell. J.J. Barea is out there with Wright, and it's Brokoff in its small forward.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And that one, good.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here is Cook, guarded by Barea, poked away, and it's the Mavericks on the break. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Lakers trail by 7. Cook looking it over. Plenty of space. Again, the Lakers. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. No good from Finney-Smith.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
Barea, the pass to Finney-Smith, and that one drops. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. So what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
The drive by James and stolen by Wright. And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Lakers trail by 9. LeBron outside. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for JaVale McGee. And Doncic, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
But just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games. Deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Davis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Look, He's 6'5", 200 pounds. Lee is no easy cover. You got to love this guy's intensity.
And both free throws good for Lee. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Passes to Davis. Shoots from 14. The Mavericks pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dallas leading by 9. Doncic, no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
It's good. Bradley's got his first points of the night.
He doesn't need an invitation. Bradley's going to pull up and pull the trigger anytime the shot's there for him.
Porzingis nails the baby hook.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's LeBron, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, come on, we all know LeBron is used to getting fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Outside Hardaway. Over LeBron. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K's. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 block. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic.
And it's just about time.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Cook. And it's James in at the 3. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Cook kicks to Bradley. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Doncic against James. Almost, but it rolls out. Lakers trail by 13. Bradley with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Davis, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Davis has got 12 in the game.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis finds Marjanovic. And Brunson has it in the corner. Marjanovic down low. Davis is there. Marjanovic, no good. There's the triple. And LeBron James with the three. LeBron's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his second basket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
Two of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Pass to LeBron. The rebound by Marjanovic. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Here is Cook, guarded by Wright. Hardaway against Bradley. In the corner, it's James. 4 on the clock. A baseline J. Good as the jump shot falls. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for James. And it's Green in for Avery Bradley. Mavericks leading by 10. And Doncic, here we go.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The pass to McGee. Cousins against Marjanovic. They kick it out to Green. There's the three, and another three for the Lakers.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Doncic, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Cook, drops in the layup for 2. Cook's got 8 points.
I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Porzingis. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Seth Curry in for DeLon Wright.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Cook, the pass to Green. Cook kicks to McGee. Pass to Green. Pass break, Dallas. Leads running. And the dunk by Doncic.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Shoots a fader. Here's McGee. That's tipped.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Here is Cook, guarded by Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Cook.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Out to Lee. Passes it to Curry. Here's Kleber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Lakers trail by 11. Here is Cook. He's got 10. Powell with the steal. To the middle, here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
That's the athleticism that Lee has. Quick off his feet for easy flushes.
From deep three-point range, can't connect. And so it's Dallas, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Lee, also Seth Curry out there, and it's Powell in at the 4 slot. Pass to Brokoff to the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Avery Bradley in for Quinn Cook. The Mavericks also with a sub. J.J. Barea checked in for Seth Curry. Bradley passes to Cousins. Now LeBron. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Cousins. Got a hand on it. And it's Lee penetrating. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Bradley dishes to Davis. Pass to Cousins. Outside, Green. Tries it from 19. They grab their own miss. Davis on the follow.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the Mavericks call time here. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives and bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Over to the left wing. Cook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Barea, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 12-point game. It's tipped. Here's Davis. Now here's Barea. He's covered closely. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by him and finishing with that highlight reel material.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Good work there as it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Caruso. 3-pointer, Daniels. Porzingis with the rebound. Doncic left side. And it's Dallas with another.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Here's Brunson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done.